This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning. So I'm going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But first of all, I want to take a look here at Tesla. Now, Tesla here, Elon Musk lost his bid for his pay package of 56 billion yesterday. So the stock is coming off here. So we'll take a look at it and see where it just possibly might go. Okay, this video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock, commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla stock. Now, yesterday, the bid that Elon wanted to put a bid back in there to get his pay package of, I mean, this is a ridiculous amount of money, 56 billion. So I don't know how this is all going to shake out here. So if he gets, I don't know what you could say, a little pissed off, he could be selling some stock here. So we don't know exactly what that's going to be. But I just want to show you here real quick here on what's going on here. Now, the stock today, it closed yesterday at 357.09, and right now it's sitting down at about 352 level, okay? So what we want to do is we want to watch yesterday's low. That's at 351.15. There's your gap. And then we want to watch the top of this candle here, 345.45. There's your fill. So your gap and your fill. And then we're going to have this 343.27 level, which is that 8 simple moving average here, okay? Now, if that is lost here, we can come to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 335.66, and we'll come here. You're looking at 334.65, and then we're going to come right down here to the bottom of this candle here, which we're looking at 326.59 level, okay? And then what we have here is you have your 320.07, just in case it does sell off. Now, there is a lot of gaps here in this chart here. So you're looking at the bottom of this candle at 309.22, and then you will always want to keep this in mind here, 275.62, there's your gap. And then we have a fill here at 255.28. Okay, so your gap right there, 275.62. And then we look here on top here is 255.28. Now, we always want to look to the bottom of this candle also at 238.88. There's your gap. And then here's another fill at 218.72. Now, I'm not saying that's going to get there. Eventually, these gaps will get filled. It's just probably not going to be today. But anyway, they said that no, that $56 billion is like beyond ridiculous. So that's not going to work. So again, we got to see how this is all going to shake out. The stock is down a little bit today. Now, if it just blows this right off here, well, then what we're going to do is be looking here to the top of this candle. You're looking at 358.64. We'll look to yesterday's highs at that 360 level, and then we're going to look for 361.93 level, and that will be your breakout level. Now, again, there's plenty of room to run here. I did this one yesterday. So, again, if we can break above that 361.93, then we're going to come right to the top of that candle at 364.07. We'll come here. You're looking at 371.59, and then we'll bring that price channel off right across here at 384.29. Then we have a nice retest there of 402.467, and then we're going to go to the top of that price channel at 414. Level here. That's in case, that's only if you're going to close above this 361.93. So we're going to see how this is all going to shake out here. But just watch this gap and this fill in that 8-day. I just wanted to point that out to you that when he lost that pay package and you don't know what he might be doing, he says, well, I'll be just selling stock instead. We don't know how this is all going to shake out here. So always be prepared. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart. Now you can see here on the downtrend how this pattern is running, okay? But right now what we're doing is we're running a sideways action, okay? So what do we have here? So far we have what we call as an inside day. Now you can see all these little sticks here, okay? These are just like all little topping tails, and they can't get and close above this key 8 SMA here. Now you got above here, okay, but yesterday we could not. Right here on this day we could not. You got above here, but you notice that it couldn't hold it, okay? So the key to the upside here is going to be this 8-day. That's going to be 69.16, and then right above it is we have 69.64. Now you can't just get above it here like we had here. You got to close above that. So this is the level that we're looking for here, is that 21-day. If we can get above that, then we'll come right here to this 50. You're looking at 70.44 level, and then we'll come to the top of this candle. You're looking at 71.51, and then we have your 100-day, which is 72.46, and then your retest there at 72.88, which is basically just the top of that candle. Now the 100-day is coming right on down here, but if you notice this 50-day, the 100, and the 21-day and the 8-day, we're kind of going sideways action here, just obviously just like what we have with the candles, and it doesn't really want to retest here this 653 so far. Now the API report will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA will be on Wednesday at 10:30. So again, if we lose this, okay, like say we lose, what we were trading against here is yesterday's low here now again, say. So you're looking at that 67.71, and then we come down here to the bottom here. You got 67.28, and obviously your retest there at 66.53 level. Now, if that is all lost here, then what we're going to do is going to look here at 66.33, 65. 63, and then we look to the bottom here at 65.27. But what I want to point out here on this daily chart here, if we lose this 65.27 level here, your target is going to be right here. Okay, so you got a 63.64 level sitting all the way down here. So that's going to be your target. Okay, so again, we're watching this here very, very closely. On the downside, it's going to be right there. That's going to be 65.27. If that 66.53 is lost, and then here's going to be your target at 63.64. Now remember, the OPEC meeting will be here on Thursday, so you want to make sure that we pay a very, very close attention to exactly what they say and exactly what they're going to be doing here. Okay, that's going to be very, very important, I should say. Okay, so for today, what we want to do is we're doing this sideways action. You can see we have the downtrend, but on the upside here, we need to close above that 8-day. We need to close above that 21-day. Then we can get going, and then we have that 50-day. That's going to be upside. On the downside, just watch yesterday's low. That's going to be very, very critical, 67.71. Now, this isn't really telling us you're talking about 47. This could go either way. There's no divergences or anything. And this is here just pinned sideways, obviously, just like the old candles are, okay? So right now, we just want to trade this range. So what I'm looking for, if we can't get through this 8-day or 21-day, then this is going to be a short all the way on down here. But let's just take a look and just be patient today and see how this is going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look now here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. We have an hourly chart, and we have a 4-hour chart. We're going to look at it daily here in just a little bit. Now, you can see here what a nice run-up that it had. And then we just kind of like a double top situation and then came right on down. And now we're looking here for these low situations. So what you're really looking for here on your hourly chart here is you're looking for this 3.148 level, okay? So if that's lost here, then we can come down much lower here. But look at when you look at it like a 4-hour chart. So if you want to slow your trade down, you can use like an hourly chart or a 4-hour chart kind of a situation. If you're trading, you use a tick, a 1 to 5, and a 15-minute, and even like a 30-minute is what I usually do. But I always like to take a look at the hourly, the 4-hour chart. Now you can see how nice we had this rally up here. But when you get that double top situation, you always got to be very, very careful of that. And then it came on down. But you notice that it was holding that 50-day very, very nice here. And now we're on a downtrend here. So what you want to do is watch that 3.14. That's going to be very, very key. And then we can come down to this 311 area, okay, very, very easily. And then what we do is we just take these price channels and just follow the price channels right on down here, okay? So there's your 307 level here. We can come all the way on down. You always look to the left of the chart here. You got your 302 level here, and then what we got here all the way down here to your 292 level here. So right now what you want to do is just watch this this key 3.148. That's going to be very, very critical here. But you can see what a really nice run it had. But we always look for these scenarios here. We have that double top situation, and then we can't get above that on the next try. Then she's going to come right down on a lower situation. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily chart. Okay, here we have natural gas there. See, this is your double top situation. And now we're sitting below this key 8 SMA here. Let me bigger up a little bit. Okay, so now we're sitting here right below here, this key 8-day. Okay, so what we're looking for here is we always want to trade. We have an inside day here so far. So you always go to the previous day. We have an indecision candle. So look at that. That's that 3.148 level, okay? And then what we can do is we come down here to the bottom of this candle. This is that 3.07. And then we have on top of here, you got 3.05. And then we'll be running right in here to the 21-day at basically 3.01 level. Okay, this is going to be the big support level. Now, again, if this comes all the way on down here and this 21-day holds, then that would be a good trade back up here to that 8 SMA here. Okay, so that's what you got to look. Now, again, we don't look for anything past that 8 SMA here unless you can close above it. okay? Now, see, this is why natural gas is a very, very fooler. This was a nice green candle we had and put in a lower low, and we closed above that 8-day. But you notice that yesterday it just could not do it. Came right on down. So that's why I trade this daily here, because you just never know here with the old natty gas. Okay, so today just watch right now. Just watch it 3.148. That's what you're trading at. Then your next level 3.17, 3.05, and then look for right there. This is your big boy at 3.018. Now upside. Obviously, you want to look at today's highs. Okay, 3.21, but this is going to be the key right there. It's going to be that 8 simple moving average at 3.828. Okay, so that's going to be your big resistant level. So if this moves on up here, when you get to that 8 SMA here, you could probably take some off unless you see strength. Then it could pop right through here. Okay, but this is going to be big time resistance here if you're trading it. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we can just look to yesterday's high. You got that 3.38. And then we can come up to the top of this candle here at 3.47, 3.52, and then your big retest here. But right now, here we just have this like a sideways action. But realistically, if you can hold this 2.7 here, okay, come right across here and hold this, because we do have a lot of support right in this area here, okay, as your 21-day is moving up. If we can hold this level here, this could be a good buying opportunity here to take it right back up. So we got to see how that shakes out. Now RSI here, not really showing us nothing. There's no divergence. That's just on a downtrend, just like the candles are. And now your green looks like it wants to roll over your red. And we know when it crosses that level, this is what happens. So we don't want to do that. Now your price is below that 8-day. That's not looking, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? That's not really a good look. So we got to see how this is all shake out. So basically watch yesterday's candle, that 3.279, roughly say 3.8, and then 3.148. That's what we're going to be trading against. You go lower, here's your big target. You go above this, we got that 8-day, then we can come right to the top of that candle. Okay, I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look here at crude oil and natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in there, maybe Bitcoin and coin and all that good stuff that people like to trade. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.